As I say, every week we do have a session where we bring in bands to speak and tell us a little bit about their tracks and things. So if you'd like to just introduce yourselves, guys, to the mics.
Hi, I'm Les Clark from the Chacers.
I'm Mark Cottrell.
I'm Jordan Flannery.
I'm Richard Knutson.
Hello there, guys,
Hi.
and welcome to the Introducing Towers. Now, before we hear any more from you, we're going to play your first track tonight. So, Leslie, do you want to just introduce it, please?
Yeah, this is our new single's going to be released in a couple of weeks. It's called Get Even.
Don't get angry, get even is what I was always taught. Don't get angry, get even before things get too fraught. Sticks and stones won't break my bones, and life is all too short. So don't get angry, get even. Make sure you keep that thought. Don't get angry, get even. The voices in my head. Don't get angry, get even. Tell me action and threat. Stubbornness won't get me down, so listen to what I said. Don't get angry, get even. We're all a long time dead. Stubbornness won't get me down, so listen to what I say. Don't get angry, get even, 'cause we're all a long time. Don't get angry, get even, 'cause we're all a long time. Don't get angry, get even, 'cause we're all a long time dead.
Yeah! Wicked, wicked. How are you all? Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
Hello. So do you want to take us way back to the start? Leslie, you start off. Tell us, how did you guys all meet? How did the whole Chasers vibe come together?
Well, it's quite a complicated story. Initially, it was just myself and Mark who were the Chasers, and just a few months back, we had Richard and Jordan join us. Mark and I originally met on MySpace.
Really?
So
So
a
it's-
few mutual friends.
Oh, so it's through the internet. So,
Yeah.
because you are from completely different sides of the country, aren't you?
That's right, yeah. Mark's from the London area, and I'm from Northwest, from Liverpool, Manchester area.
And what was it that, like, sort of, how did you pick Mark out, as it were? You mentioned there was a mutual friend involved.
There's a few mutual friends. He just, his face kept cropping up on
Crime
on
Watch.
his face.
Crime
And I don't know, I just thought one day I just clicked on his page and saw he had some tracks up there. I listened to them and thought, yeah, I really like that. So I sent him a message, and it turned out he was halfway across the world travelling in America, I think.
Yeah, he might have been
Probably
with
with
me at
Richard
that
at the
time.
time, actually.
Yeah.
And corresponded, and then when Mark came back into the country, we met up in London and decided we'd get together and write some songs, and that's how the Chasers started,
And,
really.
and that wasn't the first internet sort of loving between the band either, because we have Richard here, who's
Yes.
all the way from Minnesota.
Minnesota,
So
yeah.
how did you get on board, sir?
Well, I found Mark on MySpace as well. And at the time, I had a group called Frappe Dreamgate, which was a internet collaboration. So I had people sending me tracks, and then I'd mix them and do things with them. And he sent me a track, and I was like, this is too good for Frappe Dreamgate. Although Frappe Dreamgate was really experimental. So Mark sent me a pop tune, and I'm like, this needs vocals and guitars, and so that's what I did with Mark. And so then we started something called Neutral Suns.
So there's been a range of projects.
Yes.
So what are you up to at the minute? Because I heard your album when it was just the two of you. Are you going through a process now where you're maybe recutting some of the tracks? What's happening?
Well, the single you just played is a sort of not really a remix as such. It's been re-recorded. It is on the original album, but we've re-recorded it with Richard and Jordan on board, and that's going to be released, I think, on Monday.
Oh, fantastic. So it's
So,
really fresh,
yeah.
because Mark was telling me you literally had just pressed that today, and that was your
Yeah.
first... Yeah, that's the first time you sort of heard
And
that
actually
back.
heard it, yeah.
What do you think?
For all of us, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds cool. Yeah, it's nice to have the other guys playing, because I played the drums and bass on the original one, so it's good to actually hear the whole band playing on it.
And how's the sound sort of developed since Jordan and Richard got involved? Has the sound evolved at all?
It's difficult to say, yes, yet, because we've really only just started writing together. We're sort of preparing to record another album later on this year.
Live,
So
it's
live-wise,
brilliant,
it's certainly evolved. Obviously, it's much better because we've got drums and bass now as well. It's much tighter, I think, and it's a much better live experience for us, and hopefully for the people who come and watch us as well.
Is it all meshing well now? In terms of like the writing and things like that, you said you are starting to lay down a few more tunes for the new album. Have you got any sort of specific dates when you want to see the next sort of album completed by?
In my head, I've got the end of this year. Whether it actually happens, that's, I don't know. But the writing's certainly coming on fairly quickly.
And how does it work between you all? Because obviously, if you're all over the place, how does it work? Do you say, "Oh, I've got this idea," and
It's basically that, yes. But it works different ways. At the moment, Richard and I are working on a couple of tracks. We live fairly close by, so we can work together.
Oh, I've got a little studio in my
Mind.
house. Yeah, no, it's a little studio, so we can work there. I couldn't fit the whole band in, though.
so you just got so you work independently and together, so it's a bit of a mishmash. And
Yeah.
in terms of from 2012, I know you said you wanted to hopefully get the album sorted by the end of the year, maybe. But what are your sort of hopes for 2012? You've got a couple of exciting gigs coming up, I do believe, Manchester way.
Yeah, we've got one coming up on the 18th of February with the Blockheads,
And
the Jury's band.
I know. How do you know these guys?
They've been friends of ours for a while. We're big fans. We played with them just over 12 months ago, again in Manchester, and went down the Storm, really enjoyed it. So we've got that one coming up. We've also, hopefully around Easter time, we've got a couple of sort of local-ish festivals in Liverpool and Manchester.
Possibly looking to like do some festivals around the North Yorkshire
yes,
way.
please. So any of you wonderful promoters out there, please.
Well, this will bring us on then to our final track for tonight. Do you want to tell us what it is, what it's all about, and take it away?
This for all you stalkers out there.
Who inspired this? How can you not say?
Probably best not to. Really.
Okay, we'll keep it hush hush then.
You know who you are.
Oh, okay, brilliant. So this is the Chacers with their final track.
Stalking me.
Something in the air, what's that underneath the stairs? Tonight trees begin to shake. Have I made a grave mistake? Shivers down my spine, hacking to my mind. I just wanna be your friend. Stalking me, I just wanna be your friend. Stalking me, I just wanna be your friend. Stalking me, I just wanna be your friend. Strangers knocking at my door, keeping a get on the floor. Faces that no one can see, who knows if they're watching me. Shivers down my spine, what's happening to my mind? I just wanna be your friend. Stalking me, I just wanna be your friend. Stalking me, I just wanna be your friend. Stalking me, I just wanna be your friend. Getting letters from bogus friends. You're taking root inside my brain. I'm gonna have to make it plain. Shivers down my spine. talking to my mind. I just wanna be your friend. Stalking me. 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 I just wanna be your friend. Stalking me.